This is the fastest way to get rid of cockroach infestations at home. I've been suffering with roaches in my house for about 2 years now, but it really got bad 1 year ago when I turned 40 and they completely took over my kitchen. Since then, I've been trying a bunch of sprays, traps, even powders. They don't really solve the problem at all. At best, they kill 1 or 2, but the colony always comes back stronger. There are nights when nothing I use makes any difference, and I literally feel sick to my stomach from the stress of seeing them crawling everywhere. It's just unbearable. I told myself I wouldn't go another day without searching for a real solution, and if I found one, I'd share it with everyone else who's suffering from roaches, nests, or infestations that never seem to go away. Anyway, about 6 months ago, I called in exterminators and even tried deep cleaning constantly. It did help a little, but the relief was temporary. Within days, the roaches were back. The moment I stopped spraying or setting traps, it was like they multiplied overnight, and I really had no money to keep paying exterminators over and over again. I absolutely hate temporary solutions at this point. So about 2 months ago, I started digging really deep to see why this was happening to me. After multiple days of research, I found an article by a pest control expert who explained why infestations get so unbearable and why sprays never work, which helped me a lot. But let me make this clear. Don't listen to all those people online tricking you into thinking there's a simple quick fix, because the truth is, there isn't. Roaches come from all kinds of reasons: food crumbs, plumbing, neighbors, even tiny cracks in walls. However, there are ways to actually eliminate the colony and stop the cycle. Let me explain how I found out, because this made a world of difference for me. Roaches you see in the open are just scouts. The colony is hiding inside your walls. Sprays killed a few you see, but never reach the nest. And every time you spray, you're actually just scattering them and leaving chemicals behind for your kids and pets to touch. That's what was happening to me. And if we leave it like that, it only gets worse and worse, up to the point where you literally feel trapped in your own home. And believe me, I had days exactly like that. Anyway, now that it all started to make sense and I understood why I was struggling, I started looking for ways to attack the hidden colony directly. Ways to let the roaches take the poison back inside the nest so it could finally end. I tried tricks like cleaning with bleach or putting down more traps before bed, but it didn't work at all because I wasn't reaching the colony. So the infestation wasn't getting better at all, but I was definitely on the right path. I was about to buy so many different products, powders, gels, even ultrasonic repellents, but I read a lot of reviews where people said they didn't work or caused other problems. So that was a big no. And then, thank God, about a month ago, I found a way better solution to naturally eliminate the colony and restore peace in my home from an online forum that was dedicated to pest problems. There were literally thousands of people in there telling their stories, kind of like what I'm doing right here, about how this bait was the only thing that relieved their infestation once and for all. It's called Roachbane. It's a professional grade roach gel bait that exterminators now recommend instead of sprays and traps. You just place small dabs under sinks, behind the fridge, or near cracks. The roaches think it's food, eat it, and carry it back to the nest. Then it spreads like a virus. Parents, babies, even the eggs. Within days, the whole nest dies off. And unlike toxic sprays, it's safe to use around children and pets when used as directed, which gave me total peace of mind. So obviously, I ordered some and had it delivered to my door just about 2 weeks ago, and since then, I've been using it every day. The first night I set it out, I could already see the difference. Roaches were slower, weaker, not running the same way. After the very first week, the number I saw at night dropped dramatically. By the second week, I could barely see any at all, and that was the most progress I'd made in literally years at this point. So I kept using it. Every single week since then, it was like a breath of fresh air. Every time I walked into the kitchen, I felt relief instead of disgust. My counters were clean, and my kids could play without me worrying about germs. Anyway, I kid you not, today, right now, I can barely believe I used to have an infestation. Roachbane actually did its job. It killed the colony inside the walls. I cannot tell you how happy I am right now. I probably sound like a broken record to my family at this point, but once you go through years of fighting roaches every night, it's like you're reborn when you finally feel safe again. So don't make the same mistake I did, don't waste years on sprays and traps, and don't allow yourself to suffer so horribly from infestations that only get worse. If Roachbane is still in stock, help yourself. Go right now and order some, and finally get rid of the roaches once and for all.